Israel stood divided, a nation with a heart torn between truth and tradition, between the living God and lifeless idols. For years, the land had gasped under a relentless drought, a silent judgment on a people who had strayed. But on Mount Carmel, one man stepped into the fray, the prophet Elijah. One voice against 450 prophets of Baal. He posed a question that cut to the very soul of the nation. How long will you waver between two opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him. But if Baal is God, follow him. The crowd was silent, paralyzed by indecision. So Elijah proposed a test, a contest that would leave no room for doubt. 2 altars, 2 sacrifices, but no man-made fire. He declared, "The God who answers by fire, he is God." The prophets of Baal took their turn first. From morning until noon, they cried out to their God. They danced, they shouted, they worked themselves into a frenzy. They even slashed themselves, their desperation growing with each passing silent hour. But there was no voice, no sign, no fire from the empty sky. Their cries were met with nothing but the wind. Then it was Elijah's turn. He didn't build a new altar. Instead, he rebuilt the altar of the Lord that had been torn down, stone by stone, restoring what was broken. He prepared the sacrifice. Then, he did something utterly confounding. He commanded water to be poured over the offering and the wood. Not just once, but 3 times, until water filled the trench surrounding the altar. There could be no trickery, no hidden flame. With everything drenched and seemingly impossible to burn, Elijah prayed. It wasn't a loud, frantic plea. It was a simple, powerful prayer of faith. Lord, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, let it be known today that you are God in Israel, and that I am your servant and have done all these things at your command. And in an instant, a flash of blinding light. Fire fell from heaven. It didn't just burn the sacrifice. It consumed the wood, the stones, the very soil, and licked up every drop of water in the trench. A supernatural fire that left nothing behind. Seeing this, the people fell on their faces, their voices rising in a single unified cry, "The Lord, He is God! The Lord, He is God!" In that one breathtaking moment, truth silenced an army of lies. Heaven had answered earth. Elijah's story shows us that our God doesn't compete for our attention. He reveals His glory. When our faith is unwavering, His power leaves no doubt. And when He answers, it is always unmistakable. Thanks for watching. If this story moved you, consider subscribing for more content like this.